Yo, what is going on, you guys? So, I have the day off today, thank the Lord. Uh, just have my work schedule file, so hell yeah. Waiting for it to get a little bit warmer so I can go out and get the truck washed and clean out the inside, because I'm gonna have a bunch of people in it going to Pittsburgh on Saturday. So for the time being, I'm gonna be working on this thing. Currently, well, as you can tell, one side is not attached. I am working on breaking. See if I can get the thing to work. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this right here off, because then we're gonna have to turn around and put it on that one. As you can see, we're running AG tires in front and rear. We're not planning to run this summer at all, just because of how the weather's been here and transmission issues, engine issues that we've been having, so it's kind of difficult. So I'm going to try to cut this off. If I get the cage off, great. I got to figure out how to pull the green one out so I can put this on it to see where I need to weld and where I can't weld. Currently waiting for my buddy to see if he'll text me back to see if he's going to come up so we can work on this. A couple other things I got to work on this green one here, underneath my handy dandy set and makeshift garage, is actually just a cab from a Chevy Cheyenne that my dad had years ago. But I'm too tall to be under here. Should have made it a little taller. But these tires, well, not the tires themselves, the tires are fine. It's actually the hubs. The shaft that runs through here is actually shorter by the shaft drive going into the wheel hub here is short, not by much, but it's noticeable. I mean, I wouldn't feel safe running this without the front tires being attached, because make a turn, there goes your wheel, you're kind of SOL. The other project here currently is up for sale. Engine doesn't want to crank over anymore. Transmission's kind of shot because it does not want to stay in gear no matter what you do. It also doesn't help that you guys know what I'm pointing at. You know, the big hole. Yeah, whoever owned it before I did, and before the kid that I bought this off of, took that off, so I have no idea. And the tires are shot, they're dry rotted, both front and rear. We actually stole the rear tires off this one, put on that one. So the tires that were on this one were actually dry rotted, not the ones that were on it. Trying to film with my phone instead of my camera because my computer actually did die finally. But so you can see tires, AG on the back, AG on the front. We're gonna have a lot of traction. We have spare tires somewhere to use in my yard so we don't tear it up, so my parents don't shoot me later. So yeah, that's kind of like the plan for the day. Work on this for a little bit, and then go clean up the truck. Again, going to Pittsburgh for Saturday. That's gonna be fun. Can't really film me cutting this because, again, my computer crapped itself and my camera does not. Kind of need the laptop for the camera. My desktop that I have is not the greatest either, so I gotta use my phone. So literally everything you guys see on that video so far has come from my phone, and is pretty much just raw footage that I kind of like edit in, that's taken in different pieces, but all edited through an app to make one video. I hope you guys do enjoy these kind of things. Since it is starting to get nicer out, drop my phone. Since it is getting nicer out, a lot more of these videos will be happening. Hopefully I have another laptop by then, and yeah, so I can actually, take video of me and, my friends helping me on this, so you guys actually see what we're doing, instead of, oh, I want to show you, big gap, and then the finished product, pretty much. I don't want to do that to you guys. It's just how it's happening as of right now. Quick little thing before I get started on that. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and now Twitter. I made a Twitter this morning. It's Tim the Redneck 2. I don't know why they put the 2 on there. It kind of bothers me. So pretty much whenever I post videos, I'll be posting on all 3. I know Facebook's not the greatest, but it's on there in case you guys need it. My channel's not that big yet, but I'm going to start working on merchandise to kind of help support the channel and see, if you guys like it. I'll keep coming out with stuff and see if I can grow my channel that way as well. Trust me, none of the money I'm just going to pocket. It's all going to go back into the channel. I'm going to use it to finish the Behemoth, which I'm still trying to figure out a name for. Because right now it's just Behemoth, and it kind of bothers me that it's called Behemoth. I might call it Bad to the Bone. Don't know. I mean, my truck was hit, and it's still kicking, so I'm pretty sure that's pretty bad to the bone right there. If we do have maybe like one run this year during the summertime, I'll take video of that as well, because I am the tow truck for the team that me and my friends have. I'm just a tow truck and slash like fabricator. Now the cage that's on, I can't feel it, there it is. That I did not do. The welds on it are not the greatest, so I'm probably pretty sure after I cut it off and put it on here, I'm going to have to do a lot of more cutting and re-weld a lot. And I don't really want to do that because that's a lot of work, but if we're taking this entire summer off, this gives me practically all the time in the world to do it, even in between my work and how my schedule's set up. So I'm going to get to cutting, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with it. Alright, I'm back. Didn't take as long as I thought. The way these kids, guys, whatever. Kind of weird saying kids, but they're the same age as me. It don't matter. The way they had it welded, the one side has better lighting than the other does. So I'm going to block it anyway. As you can see, they had bolts practically holding this gigantic cage block, I don't even know what you would really call that, on there, and I didn't particularly care as long as it's off so I can go on the green one. There we go, so I don't have to hold my phone. It's a little warmer than I thought, so I can actually go and clean up the truck. Yes, a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but why are you wearing like a scarf? It's not. It's actually a face shield from SA company. That big face shield company. I wore it just to protect my face. I did have gloves. I don't know where they put them. And safety glasses. They're ready for that. So it's all good with that. Just gonna clean up my tools before I go and clean the truck. We'll probably video a little bit on the way to the car wash, but not at the car wash because I don't have a life-proof case over my phone. I gotta get one of those, but actually I had one and I broke it. So it's not Tim the Redneck proof, which is kind of funny because that's what everyone says. They're like, if it doesn't pass Tim's test, it ain't life proof. So be responsible. Always clean up your tools. So they ain't yours. Whoever does own them can't yell at you for getting their tools all rusty and dirty and or lost. Always want to keep your stuff nice and tidy. So it's gonna end this portion of the video. Probably the drive over will be short, kind of giving a detail of what I'll be doing Saturday. A little more in depth on Saturday because it's a lot closer and I have more plans, or the plan is a little more refined to where I can actually give detail about that. Can't forget about this. I'm not sponsored by SA Company nor Redneck Nation, but if you want to check them out, I'll figure out how to put their website up, their websites on this video. Go check them out. Always supporting them because you'll notice, especially when it comes around for like rifle season here in PA and turkey and all the other hunting seasons, which I'm definitely gonna try to get into a lot more videos about that kind of stuff. I may try to start a second channel once this one becomes a little bigger, specifically for that stuff. But for now, it's all going to stay on this channel. This will always be my main channel. The name may change once or twice here and there. I don't know, depending on how YouTube's monetization happens. I'm also, and a thing going back with the social media that I was talking about earlier, I'm also on TikTok. I know, haha, this guy's on TikTok, very funny. I enjoy it. I get a lot of laughs. I post random stuff. The video that I posted a couple days ago was actually from my TikTok, because that's what I was mainly using, talking about the Derby tractor. If you guys saw that video, no, we didn't cut up the tire. We didn't cut up a good tire. We cut up one that had severe dry rot, and it wouldn't hold even the green slime. Like, it would just ooze out, and it wouldn't even hold it for one test pass that we tried to put it through to see if we could use it as like a spare. It didn't pass, so we had to cut it. We cut it just to get the valve stem out to put into one of our AG tires. Instead of going out and buying a new one, we just kind of redneck rigged it. So, yeah. Ugh. I'm also kind of getting over some sickness, so if my voice doesn't sound the same from the last couple videos, you know why. So I'm going to finish cleaning up here, get in the truck, see you guys then. Alright, back in the truck. Kind of thinking from the last, like the first part and the second part to now, I'm just gonna call the truck bad to the bone. Thing sounds mean, looks mean with the bent bumper. Okay, the thing, the phone holder I have on my windshield is not the greatest in the world, so just bear with me. So things are, I'm gonna go sideways. You guys just keep your phones or whatever the same way, because I don't want to hold it and try driving it. I don't like that. So currently on my way to the car wash to go clean this thing up. There's a lot of bottles and hunting gear from when I went deer hunting. Just kind of happened that way. So many people. Man, for a Monday morning, there's a lot of people on the road. I just got lucky enough to have today off. Thank you. Always love the drives. One thing people want to ask me, they're like, on your days off, do you sit home? No, I love to go out and drive my truck the way it's supposed to be driven. Which is, this thing does not want to agree with me. I'm going to have to get another one. This one's like a cheapo. Here comes a nasty bump. Train tracks. Which they said they fixed, but obviously they didn't. Hopefully I got the camera or my phone to stay in one spot. If I have to, I'll super glue it the way it's sitting so I can actually film this way. Or, nope. Just gonna leave it like that. So I'm gonna be on an angle. So you guys watch on your phone. Don't move your phone. I'm the one that's on an angle. It's kind of funny when I bought this truck. Traded in my old truck. They gave me $1,000 for my old truck, which, trust me, I would have too. I also tried making me pay more from what the sticker said. I'm like, But so far, yeah, maintenance on this thing has been, for the better term, lax. I just had to throw a head gasket sealer in it because it started, but I caught it in time, so there's no major damage. And I still have a truck I can build instead of pretty much scrapping everything just to get the engine rebuilt. Which is a huge pain in the butt because that's a lot of money that not too many people, including myself, do not have. So. Yep. It's 55 degrees out today, so I'm surprised there's a lot of people that aren't at the car wash. Granted, it is a Monday, so it's supposed to get cold over the weekend, so I guess I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot, but I like when my truck looks good. Also like when it looks dirty, but not with salt. Hate salt. No, I do not plan on moving out of Pennsylvania at any time unless it is absolutely necessary. So I got to deal with the salt. And I don't like automated car washes, so I like to do all my own detailing. Getting stuck behind a coal truck. So, this video is actually going to be longer than the last one I did like this, but none of my live streams will be ever this short. I hope. Except for, like, the one I did with NBA. Yeah, that was just terrible. That was a bad idea. Never going to try doing that again. Great. Looks like I'm going to be waiting for a little bit. So, I'm going to kind of end the video here in total while I get to work on cleaning out this thing, which is going to be a lot of fun.